We're good? I guess we're good. All right. Let's just throw this on the tripod for now. See if this works. Looks nice. Not really, doesn't it? Doesn't really look that nice. All right, let's try that. Let's try like that. All right, yeah, that should work. Okay, what the heck am I doing? You're probably wondering to yourself, what the heck is this? And what the heck is this? And more specifically, if you can look at that, yeah, see that? Now, what I'm trying to figure out is an issue that I've had for a while now, and that is when you have a tarpon, or when you hook a lot of tarpon, and they eat your plug, and then they spit the hook. Why? But they like to shake this a lot, and that's my issue right now. So basically what I'm trying to figure out is how to make specific things for the tarpon so that they don't jump and spit it all the time. And this is my big issue. I need hooks with the screw. There's a few different ways that I am kind of thinking here. The few different ways are, number one, I'm attaching a circle hook. And what I did was I cut the hook off of the jig head, and I attached with, where is it? 50-pound test Dacron line. I attached the hook for the tarpon. So my big issue, I guess, is, or I guess the thing that's gonna solve my issue is these tarpon were bending out / spitting the majority of the time I would hook up onto them. And that was being a real issue for me. So then I was like, doing a ton of research and talking to a lot of people that I know that have been very successful in catching the tarpon, and they were all like, try using circle hooks. They all were like, yeah, it's really hard to like attach the circle hook to the jig head and make the soft plastic still work well and the hookup ratio to be good and all that stuff. So I was like trying to brainstorm a few different ideas. So there's a couple ideas. There's a couple ideas I had here. All right, let's bring this up. All right, so basically what I was thinking was, yeah. This is what I was thinking. We can go like this. I feel like a lot of fishing is just doing shit until it seems like it might work. And then you take circle hook and you attach this to the circle hook. Like that. And then you can attach this to the screw-eyed jig head. That's what I'm talking about here. Thing is, I don't want to necessarily cut one of these off because, I mean, it's a perfectly good jig head, but I think we're gonna have to for the experiment that we're doing here. The issue I have is this needs to cut that, and that is brutal. Let's see what happens. See, this is slightly dangerous. I won't lie to you, but I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm gonna get hooked in the ankle. Oh shit. Where did that go? Let's see where that went. Oh, here's this. it was hiding. That right there is a perfectly cut jig head. Now, it kind of sucks because you are wasting a hook, but we did cut that off perfectly. So that should work. All right. Really should have this the other way around, but that's fine. This will work fine. This is what we're gonna do right now. So we got this. This is 120 frames per second. Crap. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll do this fairly fast and then fix it. So basically I got this. I'm gonna put this on that. This is something that I think could potentially work well, but we're gonna find out. I've already found an issue. So what I'm doing right now is just taking the extra paint that's on this eye off of it. See, here's the issue. Again, you hook a 200-pound tarpon on this thing, let's just say, there's a great chance it's just gonna break you. It's just gonna bend one of these, it's gonna bend one of these split rings completely out. But if it doesn't manage to bend the split ring completely out, you now have this. See, this is what I'm thinking. That right there. Oh, might be an evil genius right now. These tarpon have no hope. Bam. All right. Now look at my evil geniusness. Now that we got some better lighting going on right now. Look at that. I know it's kind of hard to see, but now what we can do is take this soft plastic right here, take that. Sometimes what I like to do is almost cut that back a little bit like this, which basically lets it sit flatter against the jig head. Where are we? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna poke that through the middle there. Just wait until you see this. You're all gonna be so impressed. Bam. Look at that. So that's gonna sit like that on it. That's gonna work. See, the tarpon are huge. I mean, the only issue is if it hooks itself, but tarpon swallows the whole thing. That's gonna catch on it. And then you almost got free pivoting, free working jig head here. I don't know, man. That might do it for me. That might be the final product here. I'm kind of happy with that. To me, I'm like, if a tarpon is gonna be able to get hooked by a circle hook and work and have a lure work properly, this is like mint to me. I feel like that's gonna work. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, that might be it, honestly, for this video, because then I'm just gonna work on maybe making more of these, because this does look really good to me. Like, that's not going, none of this is going anywhere. Yeah, and then like, see, this is like first gen, second gen type figuring it out. I'm definitely liking having the swivel on it more though. But again, you hook a 200-pound tarpon, you're fighting it with 80 pounds of drag or whatever. Is that gonna hold? I just don't know. That's the question. That is the question. Although it looks really good though. Like, I can't really, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that, I'm not gonna lie. So the other way that, I guess, if you're asking what is this for? Essentially, let's just ignore all this. Basically what you can do with the spring on that, loads, if it zooms in. What you can do with the spring on that is literally just hook it through your hook like that, I mean, ignore that, but that's what it's gonna look like. And that's weightless, so you could work that weightless. And again, tarpon eats the whole thing, and gets hooked by that, and then you're on it. It's not ideal, nothing's ideal here. Here's the thing, like nothing is ideal, but if something's gonna work, I feel like this gives me the most confidence for something that's gonna be pretty durable. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of issues when it comes to all this, but again, hopefully I did a good enough job of explaining what the heck I'm trying to do here. But basically, tarpon are extremely hard to hook. The issue is when you have a J hook, they do two things with it. They one, spit it, and they two, bend it out. And hopefully this is a heavy enough single hook that it doesn't get bent out by the tarpon. But if it does, we can always bump up to heavier circle hooks. But for now, I'm really liking how this looks, and I think that's what I'm gonna run, at least to start the trip out. I also wanna try out these, which are just the no light bait needed, like heavier 4X strong Super Duty like jig heads. So hopefully that would work as well. But if they don't, we got these Gamakatsu circles, inline circles, and we're gonna give that a go. Something that I'm continuously working on. For now, I just don't want to wreck too many of the jig heads here. They're pretty damn expensive. So we're gonna just start with this. If this works, then I will I will modify more of the jig heads. But that's what I'm gonna start with. All right. I think we're good. I think that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.